Hello, hi everyone, meet Tina here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I have done throughout these past months to help me recover from COVID pneumonia. Just a quick recap about myself for those who just start watching my this one as a first time. So you want to know a little bit about my background. I had COVID pneumonia, severe case of COVID pneumonia on October 5th 2020, and I was in the hospital for 15 days, 16 days approximately. And I almost died. They almost intubated me, and somehow I survived. Anyway, I struggled as a long hauler, and for many months, I would say up to about 9 months, 9, 10 months. And now it has been the 13 months, it's a little bit over a year now, and I start to feel better, but not 100%. I'm not recovered 100% yet. However, I know there's a lot of people who have struggled and have sent me messages and comments asking me, what I did to help me speed up my breathing, or to eliminate, I wouldn't say eliminate, but to help with the heart palpitation and also the fatigue. Those are like the main questions that I have seen a lot. It's heart palpitation, fatigue, and hard to breathe, like heavy chest. So I would recommend that one, you need to walk. You need to walk every morning, every day, because it does help open up the lungs, and the fresh oxygen, especially oxygen in the morning, will kind of help open up the lung a lot, believe it or not. And it may not be easy in the beginning to breathe while you walk. I remember that time when I was discharged from the hospital, it was very hard for me to walk, even just a few steps. I was not able to breathe, but I took a very small, slow step at a time, and I would rest quite often. Number two is, this is so important, and I don't know why it has not been said a lot on the videos on YouTube, and but even a lot of nurses and doctors have mentioned to me as well and agree with me, because they have seen a lot of improvement on many patients when they're prone or sleep on the stomach. At least, I would say, in the beginning, it has been at least 16 to 20 hours. And I'll tell you, when I was admitted in the hospital, thanks to the ER nurse, she flipped me down on my stomach on the first night, and I'm glad she did that, because I think that was helped me, breathing and open up my lungs, even though I had a hard time breathing. When I was discharged from the hospital, I slept on my stomach for about 6 months every night. And I recall that when I started to feel better, I started to sleep on my back. And guess what? My oxygen saturation started to drop. So, and then I started to feel heavy in my chest, because your lungs, your all your lungs is in the back, believe it or not. So this is why it's very important to sleep in a prone position or on your stomach. Okay, so you must do that. And if you can, try to sleep on a sideline. Sleep a little bit on your stomach, and then try to go sideline, but don't sleep on your back, especially during the first, until you feel better, until you no longer feel heavy on your chest, and you're able to breathe better. Okay. And number three, what I did was intermittent ketogenic diet. And I have to tell, without sugar, without processed food. I have to cook my own food. And it's just so important that I think it helps a lot, because if you have gone through like a lot of steroid and antibiotics during a hospital stay and after, I was on antibiotics and steroid for about up to 4 to 5 months. And it did, and I drank a lot of milk, and I drank a lot of milk, which do not go well with the antibiotics, and I wasn't told that by the nurses or anyone. So I was not digesting in my stomach. I never ever have a stomach problem in my life, and with this, my stomach just like, bloated, and it came out. I mean, it's pretty huge. You know, I gained a lot of weight. I was not digesting, um, and I swollen up. If you look at my prior videos, you can see that on my face just look all, you know, swollen, and my whole body was just like tons of inflammation. So I stick to clean, organic, whole foods, and let me tell you, it makes a huge difference. Um, so you should try that, okay? Uh, and that's pretty much it in this video. It's just I want to share, you know, it's so important, these three things so far, that when I look back, you know, after these 13 months, you know, after a year of recovering and healing, those are the three things that I think is very important. But also taking some supplements too, you know, like vitamin D, zinc, multivitamins, B complex, um, even CoQ10, vitamin K, selenium. Just take some of that, because I think that has been depleted a lot by antibiotics, you know, that I took. So anyway, this is what I want to share with everyone, and what I feel is in my experience, it has helped me a lot for my recovery journey. All right, so thank you for listening, you guys. Have a great evening. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, by the way, if you like this video or if you get something out of it, please click like, subscribe if you want to, because you know I would like to be able to share my experience. Not only that, I'm going to be sharing other stuff that I know that would be related to health and wellness, and you can share with other people who you feel that might help them out. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.